Water, fresh air, and other tranquil sights and sounds of nature can be perfect for restoring balance in not only our bodies, but our minds and hearts as well. Our bodies need to stretch to help maintain efficiency and mobility. This is a fun example of how a healthy fitness regimen can be done just about anywhere. Our minds need an opportunity to let go of technology so we can turn off the daily noise in our lives. Our hearts need time to reflect and reconnect. Family, friends, people who fill our lives with support and love can help restore our balance as well. I found this to be true as our family ventured to the Muskokas to experience the beauty and the peace found in nature. So here we are out in the middle of the lake, enjoying all that the outdoors have to offer. Trying my little stint here in the canoe, and really can understand how this can bring some balance into your life. Will it change me from a resort gal to a cottage gal? I'm not sure. But what I do know is that I can see how something so picturesque can bring and restore balance into your life. Might be something you want to consider. If you don't own a cottage, do what our family did. We rented a cottage just to get the experience, spending time without electronics, spending time playing board games, reading books, and really getting back in touch with each other. So, this may be something for you to do. It doesn't have to just be a summer activity. It can be a winter activity as well. I'm not so sure that's something for me, but it could be something for you. Being at the cottage is a wonderful way to take your fitness regimen outdoors, whether it's cycling, hiking, swimming, canoeing, you name it. There's a wonderful array of things that you can do outdoors. But one of the things that we often forget to do after those particular exercises is stretching. Stretching is a wonderful way to not only give you the feeling of being more body aware, it's also a great way to cool down your body, but it's also really importantly a great way to warm up your body. And there's a lot of different ways that you can stretch. So today what I want to do with you is dynamic stretching. And this is what dancers use when they are preparing to do a piece, a dance piece, or if they're preparing to take class. It's just something that allows you to take your body through a whole set of movements so your body feels more prepared to do the activity. There's something called static stretching, and that's what we tend to do in our yoga classes or in a cool down. And there's even something called ballistic stretching, which is a little bit more bouncy. It's what we as dancers would use to sort of prepare ourselves to do a jeté, a big jump across the stage, or a battement, which is a big kick, something that requires a lot of flexibility and power. That's where ballistic stretching comes in. So it's not something I would necessarily recommend for the regular gal or guy. But dynamic stretching is great, and that's what I'm going to do with you today. Okay, so for this particular group of exercises, you don't need a mat. You just need you. You could be outdoors, you could be indoors, but it's just, again, something that we do here at Tab Fitness to warm up before we actually start class. In the beginning, you take your feet apart, shoulders are down, you inhale and lift. Bending the knees, this is a plie. Stretch and lengthen the body. Swan dive forward, weight stays in the metatarsal. Bending the knees, stretching the legs, draw the navel in, and roll all the way up towards the top. Reaching over to your right, lengthen that bottom arm, plie, stretch, lifting up. 2 plies, which means the hips open, the knees open, but the body stays straight. Over, bottom arm, plie, clasp those fingers, stretch the side of that body. Use your right oblique to lift you up. Plie, again, Good. Reaching over. Bottom arm, lifting through that abdomen. Plie. Stretch away from the left. Bend the right knee. Come back into the center. Plie. And lift. Reaching over. Feel your right foot pressing down into the floor as you lean to your left. Good. Reaching all the way up. Center. Plie. Good. Again. Excellent. Coming all the way up. Give me one more stretch. Contract through your middle, bending your knees. Coming all the way up. Swan dive forward. Plie. Turn into your right. Nice position in the lunge. Reach 90 degrees from the knee to the ankle. Open up, follow that hand all the way around. Draw your back knee down towards the floor. Relax the toes. Keep that hip towards the floor. Lift, circle and come down. Reach the arms away. Look, coming all the way around, slide that back leg in. Press back through your heel and then up through your toes. So you're feeling a stretch in the Achilles tendon and a lengthening in the back of that leg and that hamstring. Keep the hips square, bending the knees. Coming all the way up. Sink straight down towards the floor. Reach back through your left leg. Squeeze under your right cheek. Lift, circling those arms. Keep reaching up on that right leg. Right arm reaches, tummy is in, ribs are down. Quadricep stretch on the left.
Make sure you repeat the sequence towards your left side.
Thanks so much for tuning into TAP TV. And remember, get out there and do something.